good evening, good afternoon, depending on what time you are watching and where you're watching from. We are
Yes.
here, we are live, and we are
Yes.
here to talk about all things mom and daughter, like conversations with mom 2025 edition. We are back, right?
Yes,
Well,
we're
2024, wow.
It was wild and it was good. Lessons learned, love, and the whole 9 yards. It was a good one.
Right, like
Yes,
it
it
was
was.
definitely interesting.
Very.
It was, we had a whole lot going on,
Yes,
but
indeed.
the beauty of it is, I'm Miss Alexis. That's Lady V. We waiting for Miss Quia to get on here, and well, Mrs. Quia, I should say.
Yep.
And we are still here. We are in the land of the living. Happy
Yes.
2025. Like, all right, hold on.
She trying to come in.
I see it. Hold on. She did the thing. Okay, there we go. All right, there we go. We bringing you on. We bringing you on.
It's not showing me live. I'm just gonna cut it off.
Okay. Why is it saying that? All right, saying send invite. So you should get it.
You should have
You
it.
should
now.
get it. You should get it.
You dropped your paper. So everybody doing good, I hope. We're gonna
It's saying it's adding you. It's saying adding, so we're waiting for you to get in here.
Yes.
It's we getting started. We about to have a good conversation.
Yes, indeed.
The guest decline. Let's try it again.
Let me hit the button.
Let's try it again. All right. It's saying approve. It's making me send you an invite, so we got to do it that way. I don't know why it's saying send you an invite. All right, let's try it again. Cha-cha-cha. I just want to be extra. It definitely want to be extra.
Every single time it does that.
It says Washington, USA 9. What? What?
That's crazy.
9 got messing with us? What is going on?
Yep, that's what they're doing. We won't succeed though. It's all good.
All right. That's so weird.
It is, because... But anyway, let's just...
I mean, like, are you kidding me? She said it says WUSA 9. What?
All you can do is laugh.
Y'all hear this over here, guys? We are streaming on different platforms. Right. But hey, world over here.
Yes.
This is Mom. This is Lady V. This is my mom. We women over here where we don't mind disclosing our age because God has been wonderful.
So good.
Like
so good.
And I'm trying to get my sister to join in, but it's giving us a hard time.
Try it on mine then.
Yeah, maybe you just go, well, it's still going to be weird. Hold on. Maybe she tried again. You can try it again.
It's showing her right there.
Yeah, and it keeps showing her here.
Right.
I'm approving it, and then it's saying send invite. It's saying add in, so we're going to try it again.
My goodness.
We're going to try it again. Like, we got time tonight.
We got time. Y'all ready for the snow out there, world?
Right. We ain't get it yet. It ain't coming down yet.
It's supposed to come here between 7 and 9. It's cold enough for it.
Right.
The kids get extra days out of school. Parents may not like it, but the kids
that
do.
Part. All right. Is it letting you in yet? All right. We're going to try this one more time. I have to be able to... All right. It's each time when I say approve, it's saying add invite, but I don't know what's going on, guys.
That's fine.
But we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to have this conversation. Quia, all that you prepared, because we've been talking about Godfidence over the last couple of months. Yes. And we want to inspire you all today to get in your Godfidence place.
Yes.
But before we go into that, we were just recapping on who we are. It's been a whole year. Like
Yes.
last year at this time, we were in Vicksburg, Mississippi. Okay, like literally,
And don't
we
forget
probably was on the
Tennessee.
road.
Don't forget about Tennessee.
We might have been in
Alabama.
Tennessee,
Yeah.
Alabama. Like we was outside,
Everywhere.
y'all.
Everywhere.
Okay, we trying this again. Come on, sis. Like this has to work.
I don't understand why it's not working.
Approve.
Oh
That is such a biscuit. Like I ain't trying to use bad
We're
words, but
not. We're not.
that's why I'm saying biscuit. Y'all know me.
Butterfingers.
Little dip. Come on.
Exactly.
That's all right. This conversation is going to happen and
Yep.
it's going to be dope. I think US 9, y'all watching us? What's up? What's going on, USA 9?
Thank you for watching.
Like, what is going on? This is crazy.
Y'all watching us? What's up? What's going on, USA 9?
All right, I'm not gonna worry about it.
What is going on?
They keep saying adding.
Yep. Eventually, maybe it'll come out.
Hey,
How y'all doing?
I think she's trying her service over again. We just gonna keep having the
Yes,
conversation. Hopefully,
Let's
she
do a
can
little
join
recap.
in.
We can do a little recap.
A recap of last year,
Why not?
2024. How was 2024 for y'all?
Put in the comments.
Like, what happened amazing in your year?
Mhm.
What didn't you like? Did you feel like you learned?
That's
Like-
important that you learn.
Exactly.
Because life is nothing but a big journey. And on that journey, there's laughter and then there's sometimes tears.
Exactly.
And in that laughter and tears, there's lessons that's being learned. So it's important to recognize what you've learned in the
Right.
midst of it. Don't brush it off. Don't take it for what it really is.
They're so real.
Take it for what it really is. Because I know it was a whirlwind for us because we was everywhere.
Yeah.
We don't know how we did it, but by the grace of God, through the Godfidence.
Exactly. The confidence.
That's how we made it.
Can you type confidence in there?
Yes,
Like,
not confidence.
we're going to
but
try to get you back
confidence.
in here.
Yeah, we're going to keep trying, but we don't want to keep the people. We don't want the people to get off the line because we just jibber jabbing. We really want to dive into the word Godfidence. And I would love for you to give that definition so
Absolutely.
people can understand why we say that. And that's what makes a lot of women so bold because they
Yeah.
realize they're not walking in themselves.
Right.
They're walking in who he say they are. We
Exactly.
are. So can you give that definition, Ms. Lett?
Yeah. So confidence is a complete reliance and trust in God's ability to achieve the mission and goals that are set before you.
Mhm.
It is a sole dependence on God's power and strength.
That part.
It is an assurance that God is able despite your inability.
That part.
It is an overwhelming assurance that you can because God can.
Yes.
Like 2025, all the ladies, and we do have a couple of gentlemen that are following us because we are inviting you guys in February. But all this year, we got to walk in confidence.
Yes.
We all have to walk boldly. We all have to forget about those that don't understand the promise and the purpose that God has called us to and be who we're called to be.
Exactly.
And, understand those that are, hold up, we're going to try it again. We're going to try it again. Let's go. It's going to work. It's going to work. It's going to work. It's going to work.
Whew. And while she's trying to get her up on that, one thing I've learned during this season of the confidence with me is understanding that when you are strong and you're in a personal relationship with the Most High, He gives you that boldness to do what He set you to do. It may look strange to everybody else what you're doing.
Exactly.
Why are you here and you're a woman of God and why are you going over here to minister to somebody that's in the world? God said, go to the hedges and the highways and the byways and share the good news of Him. Sometimes just your presence being in the room changes the atmosphere.
Right.
And you got to understand that you have to master who God says you are.
Exactly.
In that. And on that assignment, stick to your assignment, even if it looks crazy to somebody else.
Yeah.
Like I always share with you, God gave you this challenge, gave you this ability, told you you could do it, and you're doing it.
Yeah.
And that's to be applauded. Same with Quia, you know, running 500, what is it, Fortune 500 companies.
Right.
And people are like, how?
Doing so much.
It's like,
doing so much.
and then you still have the joy in the confidence. That's what I like about it.
Exactly.
It's my joy. Even though I get upset, tears may come down, but there is a joy that you can't explain to anybody.
Right.
Because you didn't give it to yourself. He gave it to you.
Exactly.
And because he gave it to you, can't nobody take it. They can talk about you, knock you down, but we're here to encourage you, to let you know when they come to knock you down, say, I'm walking in my confidence. It don't matter what it look like. It
Right.
don't matter what they say.
Who is
because
that
it's
for
who
today?
you are.
Okay.
I trust that this is helping somebody, because it's helping me, because I've had a trying end of the week.
Right.
But I'm still standing.
Exactly.
We're still here. Nothing can separate you when you're in a personal relationship
with the Most High.
Father. It's
It don't.
Nothing,
It's true.
Nothing. Don't matter. It doesn't matter.
Right.
And the beautiful part about that confidence, he'll give you instruction.
Ooh, I got hot now.
You did turn 40
It's
this
that
year.
40 and up now. I'm hot just a little bit.
Oh my goodness. But you know, the part of knowing that you're on a mission to do what you've been assigned to do, don't give up, ladies. Don't worry about those that can't go with you, because everybody can't go.
Exactly. That's
Everybody
a part of
can't
the
do
growth.
it. You know, I'm just, you know, I'm not trying to go biblical here, but that's who I am. So I have
Right.
to walk. I have to walk in that. This part here, where I was thinking today, I was riding home. I had been out and I came back home, and as I was riding, you know, God had gave me this. He said, baby girl, because sometimes I hear God, you know, that's how we talk. He reminds me
Right.
that, because, you know, I ain't gonna go there with that part, but he lets me know how much he loves me. And he reminded me, he said, I gave assignments to people where things had never occurred before. Noah, for number one.
Exactly.
It never rained because the dew kept the grass. The dew kept the vegetation.
That's so true.
And the air and the vapor, you know, the humidity and the moisture. And he told us, man,
He
to build
designed
an
it
ark.
where it worked for itself.
Yes, he built an ark. Can you imagine people looking at you? You was told to go ahead and make those dresses, whatever you've been assigned to do. You've been told
Right.
to do it, and everybody go, "Why you gonna do that? They already got that. There's a McDonald's on every corner. There's a Hardee's. I'm just making up. There's a Macy's everywhere. I mean, come on,
Right.
y'all. Start your boutique, sis. Start your boutique. Start it. Don't
Yeah.
let nobody make you feel that you cannot do it. If you
Walk
have
in
to-
that confidence.
Yes,
You
if you have-
can't.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. That's fine. I just was piggybacking off of
Yes.
that because it's necessary for us to believe in ourselves, one,
Mhm.
and it's okay to. I'm getting so distracted with this, like not working. It's
It's
not
really
it's not
annoying.
making me happy. I'm
Yeah.
really upset
But
about.
we're not gonna worry about it.
But I'm a walking confidence through
There it
this,
is.
okay, and understand that it's gonna work out for our good.
Miss Quia, you just go ahead and put in the notes like you always do, and it'll show up eventually. And if
Like,
it
'cause
doesn't,
I don't know
you
why
you're
you
there.
can't join.
It's crazy. You couldn't join on that one over there. That one wouldn't let you join her.
I don't think so.
That one,
I
okay.
can't text her.
Oh,
Can you text her
text
and
her to
see?
do what?
Text her to go. Here, I can text her.
Yeah.
If you just give me to me.
Mhm.
Maybe
Here
you
she
can
go.
join in live on the other one. But no, I think I'm gonna have to get off of it
No, we're not doing that.
to add her to it. I don't think that because I don't know
Okay.
how that I don't know
That's
how that's
fine.
I don't know how to do
Well,
that.
she can come in
Um,
and ask to join. That's what's so weird.
It is. I'm gonna do it one more time, guys. I mean, we got time. It's
Yeah.
okay. We a little excited. Mommy not happy because the Cowboys lost, but me and Kia, we a little
I don't
hype.
like y'all. Y'all portrayed
We a
the
little
Cowboys.
hype.
Y'all portrayed-
No, we didn't.
Yes, you
Dad
did.
liked the
Your
ball.
dad was the daggone Cowboy
Honestly,
fan.
Dad
I don't hear
wasn't
that.
dedicated to none of it. To be
Oh,
honest, he
yeah.
was a worker. Like he ain't.
Yeah, he was a
He
worker
wasn't
and
into all of
that.
it that much.
But
He
when
did
got into
like
it, he was in
Dion.
Dallas.
He
And-
liked
and
Dion.
who else?
And what's his name?
Mhm,
I
see?
forgot his name right now.
Emmett.
Emmett. That's it. But it's fine.
It's all in love. It's all in fun.
Hype. Exactly.
You know.
I think it's your phone or something.
Yep.
Like, what is going
It's
on
your
here?
phone. It's got to be. If I have it on mine, you got to be able to get it on yours.
I'm like, why is this not working? It's saying
Exactly.
adding. I
So
got
tap
all the
on
bars.
tap on the ad for her. Maybe if she tap on the ad.
Is it asking you? Not working. Still says USA
Okay, well, leave
9.
USA 9.
Okay, hello USA 9. Lord, good
We
day.
appreciate you.
That's crazy.
That's awesome. It's not a problem. I think it's the wires are crossed because of the weather or whatever.
Something.
Yeah, because that don't even make sense, y'all. It just doesn't.
Yeah,
make
I
sense.
fell going skating and my arm is like
She trying to follow me from last year.
right.
When I fell, when we had our conference up here, and I fell and hit my wrist
Right.
and broke it on the. You can't do that.
But
anyway,
you gotta walk in confidence.
that's it.
Like that
That's
is
it.
that is the thing for me this year is being bold and not allowing those that don't understand who God has called me to be to distract me.
Mhm.
And as I always say, we're winning together. And as Lady V always gives us all types of encouragement, that we have to just stand on who we're called to be.
Exactly.
Because it's going to get rough. People are
Mhm.
not going to like you. People going to look at you like you crazy.
Mhm.
It's 2025. I
And
know
it's
just with the
time.
snow that's coming, people acting like
The
it's
world's
the
coming
end.
to an
I
end.
saw people with 5 buckets of gas. You know, it
Yes,
was a
yes,
lot going on
yes.
today.
And they were raiding the grocery stores like they're never going to get out to get food again. I mean, who are you trusting? Whose report are you going to believe?
Right.
I mean, it's time out for all of this getting caught up in what they tell you. Know what God says. Know what he
Exactly.
says.
Know who you are.
Walk in wisdom. You know, the world is lacking so much wisdom, and you seek wisdom by having confidence.
Hey, sis, from a distance.
And a lot of should she make it? Did she make it in there?
No, that's what's her name.
I can't see it. I ain't got my eyes
Kasia.
on. Hey, beautiful, beautiful. Mwah. How are you, baby?
We just this whole conversation is not super formal.
Tell your mama I say hi.
Right.
I love
I want y'all to join in with us one day.
Y'all
That'll
gonna
be
on
a
one of
dope
the conference.
conversation.
Yeah, y'all gonna be on one of them.
Because they get it. Like,
Yes.
okay, we're gonna try it now. We're gonna try it now. Hold up.
Yes,
She
yes.
said try it now.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Approve. They making me send the invite. They making me send the invite. Oh,
Yay.
it's working.
Yay! That is Miss Quia.
Yes,
No.
Mrs. Quia.
Yes, that is Miss Campbell. Are you putting confidence in the writing? Right in
Yes,
there,
she did.
confidence. Oh, okay. I can't see it. Y'all don't have my glasses, and I'm not going to get them or my contacts in. But one of the things that I also wanted to share with the ladies today too. You're in a new year. And they say it's a new year, even though I believe New Year comes in March, but that's a topic for another day.
Right, that's a
Because
whole
the
nother
calendar
day.
was changed. But we are in a new year. So make this the best. We are what day? What is it? 5? This is the 5th? Okay, this is the number 5 is the number of grace.
1-5-25.
Yep. And in 25, we're gonna live. We're gonna live life on purpose. We're going to thrive. Everybody got the slogan, thriving in 2025. But are you really thriving? You know, if you want to push your plate back, push your seat back from eating so much, do that. Take it
That
one
is
day
my goal.
at a time. One day at a time.
Hold me
when you're in the
accountable,
middle
y'all.
of with your friends and in relationships, do everything one day at a time and let things grow. I don't like when people say, you know, I'm gonna fall to do this. I'm gonna fall. No. Grow in that thing. Learn about that thing.
Right, you gotta
know?
speak life.
And examine yourself. Yahweh tells us that life and death is in the power of the tongue. So if you're speaking death over yourself, I don't know if I can do it. You can do it. You can do all things through the Adon who strengthens you. I'll say Christ, I say Adon for Lord. So, I'm sorry, I just go by the Hebrew names. So I just wanted to share with y'all, stay strong.
I'm do this now.
It was working.
Huh.
Why did you bother? It was working. It was there.
There we go.
It is.
Okay.
So we're going to walk and be happy. Even though things have come to disturb your peace.
Yeah.
Shake it off. Vent.
Yeah.
Vent. And I've learned, God gave me this on the way home today. Vent, but don't be vengeful.
Right. That's
Vent.
real.
Get it out, but don't be vengeful.
That's real.
Because vengeance belongs to him. He's going to fix them for you. Trust
Right.
and believe that. And the sad thing is, as they are dogging you and trying to say you're this and you're that, it reflects back on you. You know how when people point the finger at you?
Right.
Remember that old saying I taught y'all when y'all was little? 3 go back to you. So examine yourself first.
Right.
And I'm learning to do that. I've learned that, I am just so grateful that I'm still here with my daughters because my mom is gone, guys.
Right.
So, I am so blessed to have both of my daughters, and we're here for one another. So, ladies, you got your mama, love on your mama.
Right. I'm
Mothers,
thankful.
love
Me
on
and
your
Kia
daughters.
are so thankful that we have mom still here.
Yes.
And we'll share this real quick that we are definitely thankful that we're not ashamed to share our age.
No,
Because
indeed.
when God blesses you with
Right.
wisdom, what's amazing is in the Bible they shared their age.
Didn't they?
It wasn't no secret how old you
Mm-mm.
was. It was a blessing
Yes.
that you were that old.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
as we stand here during conversations with mom, I'm 40. I just turned 40, 1984 baby, stand up.
Yes.
Kia, how old are you?
I am 45.
And how old are you, Miss Mom?
64, baby.
Okay, so we celebrate our mom while she's in the
Yes.
land of the living.
Yes.
We celebrate every day that we have, and we're walking in confidence even when we don't understand what it looked like, even when we
Exactly.
don't understand how it's going to work out, which is why we stand before you all with our lives being very transparent so that you can win, so that you can understand that. Don't let me share this real quick because
Yes.
I feel I need to share
Yes,
this,
share
and
it.
I'm gonna be very transparent.
Mhm.
That
Oh, boy.
don't let nobody separate you from your mama.
That part.
If your mama ain't done nothing to you to where it requires you to go to jail, or because some of y'all have gone through some things where
terrible things,
your mother
right.
may need medical attention,
Right.
and you have to separate. But let me tell you this. If it's nasty conversations from other women that may have known your mom, whether it's family, whether it's other people, whoever it is, the Bible teaches us to honor our mother and father so that so our days will be long. And
Yes.
that's not just for us to, to use as a cliche so that we can live longer to
Because you
live.
still won't live.
It is for us to understand how life works.
Right.
I can be very honest. When I went into entrepreneurship, that's when I decided to, get closer to my mom. And that's when God started to remove people that no longer belonged in my life because they were stumbling blocks and they were those that were trying to separate me from my mom.
Yes.
So I give thanks because all the things that I was lacking in my life, all the love I was looking for in the wrong places, don't get this twisted. My mama, she been present in my life. However, there were different spirits, different walls, different things that were coming to separate us. And when I got closer to my mom, I found out who I was. When I stopped being mad about things that didn't concern me, that didn't concern me. You cannot put your mama in a box. You can't be mad at her how she raised you. She ain't know what she was doing. When life happened to her, life happened. And she still had to raise her children.
Exactly.
So, and now, especially if you a mama, especially if you a girl mom, my little girl is a firecracker, okay?
Yes.
And she taught me who I was to my mom because you pick up them characteristics. And I'm like, my mama had to deal with that. This is what she dealt with me while she was going through. A lot of y'all don't know, and some of y'all do know. My father died when he was 43 years old.
Yes.
My mom is 64. It's 2024. Y'all do the math. So she was around me and my sister's age going through that with 2 grown children. And during that time in our life, there were so many things going on where I got upset, where I wasn't all that close to her. But now that I understood being a grown woman, I honor her every day. Okay? It don't matter what nobody say. I honor my mom. And I encourage you, if you haven't forgiven your mom, get in your quiet place and say, Father, forgive me. Because she matters. You need her. You need to have the conversations with her. When you don't understand, she prayed for you. Kia, you can speak. I'm going to sit down because I get excited about that.
I want to, before Kia say something, before Kia say this, I want to say this part. There's a part in there where the scripture says, honor your mother and father that your days may be long. A lot of people have a fake honor of their parents because they want something from them.
Right.
And God knows the content of your heart. He knows if you're loving your mother and father for real,
right,
or if you're using them. So this is for anybody. Don't use your parents. If you are,
they don't owe you
nothing but love, baby, because they could have aborted you.
That
and
part.
Then they would have had to deal with God on that.
Yes.
So appreciate. If she didn't do you right, don't hold it to her head now, especially if she's trying to love on you now.
Right. I don't know who this for today.
I don't know who it's for. She may not be able to make up, and I want to flip the script to, do that to your fathers too, because there are some good men out there that are trying to be fathers, and unfortunately the kids have detached themselves from them because of some poison that someone else has said.
That's your only dad.
And if your dad is there, these girls don't have their dad no
more.
So I'm talking to you because it's nothing like a love of a father. I lacked that growing up in my childhood. My dad was present, but he wasn't present. I hope that makes sense. I want to let that sink in. He was present, but he wasn't present.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So understand that as you grow, you grow through things. You learn through those things. You don't let those things make you bitter. You make those things make you better.
Exactly.
I want y'all ladies, because y'all are beautiful. Y'all know I put on my Facebook page, good morning. I don't say good morning. Greetings, beautiful people.
Right.
Greetings, kings and queens. Blessed, beautiful. Y'all have to understand you're beautiful inside out. God can take those ashes. Exactly. The ashes that you've been through, all the crap that I've been through, and he turned it into beauty. And one of the things their dad said to me as he was passing 3 days, 3 days before he stopped talking, he told me, he said, babe, don't look like what you've been through. He was quoting scripture to me, and I didn't even realize it until later on when I went in my quiet time.
Right.
And he was like, you got a lot of life to live, babe. My time is up. I don't know why God taking me. And I was like, and I'm still holding on that God is going to let him stay. But he didn't. So you got to take the good with the bad, because he tells us in Romans 8:28, and we know that all things work together for the good of them that love him.
Amen.
If you love him. Okay, a lot of called. That's in that part of that scripture too, but that's really should be chosen. When you look it up in the Hebrew Bible, that are chosen. He got you. Yes. He got you. So, Kia, you can go ahead because I went a little further. I get excited because I love to see mom and daughters and moms and dads.
Right. Everywhere we go, we meet people and we love it.
And we nurture it.
And it's so needed, It's just so needed. I work with a lot of people, at my job, just, that's just lacking, mothers. Just having that relationship and that nurturing element in their lives. But
right.
Just piggybacking off of Alexis is, you really don't know until you know. Now that we are in our 40s, mid-40s, you were around that age when Dad passed, and us having our own girls specifically,
right?
It takes a lot. I know a lot of nuggets that you share with me and Lexus, I share with my girls.
Exactly.
It's just amazing of how important and vital it is, when you have that relationship and you're going through, because nothing can replace it, and it's priceless.
Right.
A lot of people understand and they take it for granted.
Don't take it for granted.
Having a living mom, real mom in their lives, and so it's just amazing. Like Lexus said, like we grown now, and you really understand it, and it makes sense.
It does. It makes total sense.
It's just kind of it's just amazing going through it, because I see myself in them. I see my flaws. I see the good. I see the bad. For me to be able to pull things that Mom, you've taught me, I'm able to help them through things. And having Lexus as an auntie,
right?
Them, and vice versa as Lydia grows up, to have that relationship.
Hey, Jennifer.
So it's just such a blessing to have this the top of the year. What a way to start it off. And I think the thing I wanted to bring into the conversation was generational curses. I'm excited.
They're broken. Oh, they're broken. They're broken.
Sweet Kia.
Because, that's going to be a lot of healing for a lot of women.
Exactly. And that's what we want to see, guys.
You know what I mean? It really does.
Right.
That's why the transparency is here, so you can heal.
But it is so important to talk about it and expose it so you can heal from it. That's the important part. We can't be afraid of it and be too timid to talk about it.
Come on now.
Right, we gotta heal.
Come on
That's
now.
why, as you brought that up, and Mom just whispered it in my ear like she used to do when I was a little kid. Like, we can't wait till February 1st.
Yes.
Because Regina Price she's going to be the guest speaker at our History to Healing. Me and Quia, we took the course. Mom had an emergency at that day, so she wasn't able to attend.
Yep.
But we took the course, and me and Quia shed tears, and we healed even more. And this was in 2023. So if you have any issues with your parents and you're trying to get through that pain, and every time you see them, you got some type of hurt here or there, be in the room. And with the ACEs workshop book, this woman is certified. She is a she's a person you can trust, love, and she's amazing. And I hope to see you guys in Dumfries, and be in the room.
Be in the room.
And
you're going to get a workbook. You're going to get her book. We're going to have good food, good conversation.
Yes.
And we're going to love on you, ladies.
And it's an intimate setting. So it's not a whole lot of seats that's going to fill up. We don't want it that way because the course itself does take time to go through. We go through the workbook, and then we'll have vendors. So if you are a vendor, and this one again is open to the fellas. I usually don't open up to the fellas, but because this is something we're doing for Black history in our community, those of you that, my friends are international. However, I come from African American background. My mama Black. Y'all see this? Okay. So, our community needs to heal. And even if you're not in our community, you still can heal. But we're kicking off Black History Month with healing, History to Healing. It's an ACEs workshop, just to throw that out there. February 1st. Be in the room, Eventbrite. You can get your tickets. I'm taking the fees. Regina's taking the fees. No excuses. You pay the flat rate. Okay?
And in that flat rate, you're receiving a lot of tools. And it's not something just for a one-time seminar. It's something that you'll be able to carry on throughout. And keep, and then to pass it on to your children's children.
Exactly.
We need these
I should have brought the book with me. Kia, you got your book with you right now, or you don't know where yours at right now?
I can go up and get it.
Okay. Whenever we can show it, because the book is awesome.
I'll go grab it.
All right, cool.
Perfect.
But I just want us all in 2025 to start healing. Stop making excuses. Stop being mad at everybody else because they doing what you think you should be doing. It's enough room at the table. This is something I want to say. If you keep getting frustrated when you see certain things,
say that.
That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Exactly.
Get with it.
Make your own table. Make your own table.
Stop getting mad and find the space. Get the room. Do what you got to do so that you can win. Yes, that ain't take care of no time. She's so dope. That's the book that you're going to be getting. And it's a flip through the page to show. It's a whole workbook that is so worth the experience. You can order her book on Amazon and have it, but to go through the workshop
is
everything. Because that's all I can say about it, for real. It was everything. It takes you through so much to where you're going to learn about you. You're going to learn what you went through, and you're going to heal. We healed. It's time to heal. I want us.
You can't thrive. You can't thrive if you're not healed. Because hurt people hurt people. Brokenness produce more brokenness. Hurt people hurt people. Broken people bring more brokenness. But when you're healed, it's easy to tell your sister she's beautiful. It's easy when you see a mother in the grocery store and you can see her child want a candy bar. And you may not have that much money in your pocket, but you can remember there was a time when you didn't have it, so you can go buy that candy bar for that little girl after you done got permission from her mom or whatever. Spread love. It's time for us to show joy. If we're confessing that we are children of the Most High, where is the love for real? I had somebody ask me where the love, and they cursing me out, and I just laugh, but at the same time, all you have to do is continue to be who God called you to be. And learn who that is. If your gift is singing, sing. He'll put you on the stage when it's your time. When it's your time. Don't stop cultivating your craft. Keep
working on it. And as we're in this conversation with Mom, I just wanted to know, if some of you guys that are following along, or this could be your first time watching, or whenever you do watch it on the replay, what are some questions that you want to ask a 64-year-old woman that looks like this, that has daughters like this? I'm not being funny, but it's real.
I love
because
it. Yes,
I know when I see other women that are my mom's age or older, we honor them,
Yes.
and we're like, "What did you do?
Yes.
What are you doing?
What's
What's your secret?" So let's all come together in this community and have conversations. What did you want? And if your mama not here no more, what's something that you wanted to ask your mom and you wanted from a woman of wisdom?
Right.
And it's not that I say that to be funny, but it's real.
Yeah.
That's what we in this for. It's so many places where women don't like each other. It's so many places where women don't get along. Mom and daughters is fighting. People think it's cute to cuss their mom out. That ain't cute. That's not cute. If you're hurting because your mom did something and you're having a hard time forgiving her, you need to ask God to help you. Help show you why you, one, can't forgive her. Two, show her, ask God to show you. That be the hardest part. Ain't nobody coming to get you.
I gotta stop right there. That's the thing. That's the thing right there. When we have all of these negativities toward our parents, or it's because we want to look at it one-sided.
It go both ways.
It's not one-sided. When I was growing up, my grandma, my mama, my auntie, I miss my Aunt Lizzie and I miss my mama Peggy more than ever now, y'all. I can't even express how much I miss them now. Shut up, Leslie. I'm not gonna cry. I miss them so much because they deposited so much in me.
Yeah.
And what I love about this, Lizzie always used to say, look at you. Look at the man in the mirror. It's your prerogative to figure out who you are. And my mama would go, it's you first. I had to look at me. So when I learned to look at me, be transparent. When you're wrong, just say you're wrong.
Right.
When you're right, stand on it. Stand on it both ways.
Right, it's 2025.
I'm thriving. I'm about to be 65 and I'm turning up. So ain't nobody gonna stop me. Ain't nobody gonna stop me from being who he says I am.
Yes.
I had to learn who I was when I lost their father, because all I knew to be was a mother and a wife. That's all I knew.
Yeah, Cassandra.
Hey, auntie, my baby, that's my sister. So, the thing is, we have to look at us and we have to walk in the confidence. And I want to say this part about the confidence. God would also make you check yourself.
Yeah.
There's a saying I used to say to people: check yourself or you wreck yourself. God's going to crumble you in order to humble you. So humble yourself behind closed doors before you get out in public.
Exactly.
Show love. Don't fake it. And I don't like that saying, fake it till you make it. No. This is where I am, and I'm working on me. Be honest with yourself. It's okay. God tells us to be transparent. I can't stand double-minded people, right? Because they're unstable.
And I've been talking about that thing, buddy.
And I'm so tired of that. You don't need people in your world that's double-minded. You got to get away from this double-mindedness. It's her fault. Stop blaming everybody. Okay, they messed up. They messed up. Yeah, they did. They did, and you've messed up too. Right. I've messed up. But move forward. Move forward. Let that be a stepping stone and not a stumbling block.
Exactly.
It's always a stumbling block. And sometimes you just got to block people. You just got to cut them off, and it's all good.
Don't let nobody steal your peace in 2020.
Never let nobody steal your peace. Because there's a scripture that says,
what'd you say, Quia? Sorry.
Boundaries.
Yes, set your boundaries. God said, when you go to try to reason, you try to talk, and they don't receive, he said, take your peace with you. Shake the dust off your feet and take your peace. But you go in love, and you still pray for them.
You got to forgive people, though.
You got to. But forgiveness does not mean fellowship. I need to throw that in there. Okay?
I will share this, as we all over here trying to strive in 2025, and I'm going to take out the word trying. I know I'm working on that word because that word shouldn't exist. You're not trying, you're going to strive, period.
Yep.
So I say all of that to say that we have to really focus on self.
Yeah, that's
nobody, like I was saying earlier, nobody's coming to get you. It's nobody's fault. It's not your parents' fault. It is not your children's fault. It ain't your baby daddy fault. It ain't your baby mama fault. It ain't uncle and them. Whatever has happened to you in your life, it's nobody's fault. God knew that you could handle
that
it.
you were strong
And
enough
you were strong enough
to
to
right
live
now.
from that situation, however hard it is.
Exactly.
Sometimes it do hurt.
And it
Sometimes
does.
it's very painful. But you cannot allow yourself to get stuck because it hurt.
Right.
You know, you grow through pain. You grow through hurt. Like you grow through different journeys, and we have to start walking in confidence, which is confidence. You have to be confident in the plan that God gave you. I always think of Joseph and how Joseph was treated because God gave him a vision. God showed him who he was, and unfortunately he shared that dream, which is why that lesson teaches us you got to be quiet. Everybody ain't on your team. Everybody is not on your team. Even if they acting like they on your team, they're not on your team. That's why I don't know who that's for.
That's why if you're in your relationship with God, God gonna show you who the people are. He gonna show you, because if you are sensitive and you're in a relationship with God, he's gonna show you who they are, and it's gonna seem whack, it's gonna seem crazy.
Yes.
Why would they do that? Why is it like this? God knew you could handle it.
Get in
He
your
reminded
word.
you today, that right there.
Get in
this.
your word.
Yeah, and see, take your notes. This is my notes. I got tons of notes. We want y'all to know we're not just playing with y'all.
This thing is real, okay?
This is what has kept us, guys.
This how you gonna strive.
Yes, there it is. And that's how that's why we are sharing this with you. You know, I never thought at 63 years old, 62 years old, I'd be on Facebook talking to somebody. But I do it everywhere I go anyway.
Right.
And then God put it in our hearts to do this. Told my daughter, Mom, you gotta share, because it's a lot of stuff. You know, my book is coming soon on healing, on health remedies and different things, natural remedies. We're working on it. And, you know, I'm discovering something new every day to keep my body good. Because God put everything on this earth for us to keep our body good. It doesn't mean because you're a certain age you gotta look like an old hag. That's not true.
Exactly.
Where that mess come from? If you go back and look, Sarah was 99 or 90 years old when she had a baby. You know she was gorgeous. Come on now.
That part.
So, and it won't no immaculate conception. They did it the way God designed it. Okay? So let's keep it 100 with this thing. Make your body.
Go coming out, y'all.
You know, it just drives me nuts. You know, when people say crazy stuff, sometimes I just shake my head. I've learned now, because you know I could always have something to say, but I've learned, you know, things that is understood don't need to be explained.
That part.
When I learned that, I said, they already know. Why I'm explaining it?
Right.
Why I'm wasting my breath when I could say this for somebody that really needs it?
It's true.
And as you get older, you learn these things. You begin to appreciate where you are. Appreciate your scars. Yeah. Appreciate your scars. They taught you something. That's a part of your confidence. God, I don't know why I'm having a hard time saying it. I'm tired.
No, you saying it right. I mean, it all blends together.
Yes. You know, it's a part of your story.
It is.
So it makes you, that part that you went through, you're going to meet somebody else. You know, I met a girl that lost her mom. We were at I don't know. We were doing something. We were in the field.
We always meet somebody. I don't know which lady you're talking about.
The lady that had lost her mom, and you said something.
Oh, okay.
And you know, and we ministered to this woman by encouraging her and letting her know. And I've gotten calls from her from time to time. That's a difficult thing, especially if you were close to your mom.
And some of y'all on here probably lost your mom. And I know Mama lost her mom.
Yes,
so,
and it hurts.
You know, that's why if your mom is still living, and if you know that somebody needs to hear this conversation, share it. Because it's a sensitive subject.
It is.
You know, think about it. When you was growing up as a youngin', and if you were younger or if you are younger, you know, you've always butt heads with your mom because you're so much like her.
Ain't that the truth?
You know, and you have a lot of characteristics, qualities, y'all suffer with the same thing. You know, like the closer I got to my mom, we both love sugar. So, you know, so she's teaching me now more how to cut out the sugar and to be healthier, you know, just different things. It goes down to them little things.
Exactly.
And when she ain't here no more, I'ma cherish them things.
Right.
You know, she gonna be here forever. Look
I asked to be here for 100.
But I just say all that to say we can't take time. We can't take time lightly. Like time ain't standing still for nobody.
Yes, enjoy it.
It's 2025. Are you gonna be who God has called you to be? And we're saying all of this to say, in order for you to be who God has called you to be, you got to look at you. You have to heal. It's healing season. Everybody want to win, but don't nobody want to take the time to heal.
You know, y'all know how I like to look into the numbers when it comes to God. You know, when God comes, you know, I love numbers. 25. 5 is the number of grace. And that 5 goes in, you know, we just went through 2024. It was a new season. We learned a lot. Things happen. Things change. 4 means seasons. 5 is grace. So he's given us another opportunity. You're still here. Walk in that grace.
Absolutely.
Walk in that grace. And also walk in his mercy. We're lacking so much mercy now. We take the grace card for granted.
Yeah.
And the mercy. We forget about the mercy.
Right.
You know, we all mess up now. Come on now. Ain't nobody here perfect on this line, including us. We're just here sharing, being transparent.
We just got to be up front.
What was that?
My shoes.
Oh. I was like, what was that? Something went boom, boom. Y'all know me. I don't play that. I was ready to go. But anyway, so we just have to... We just have to be honest with ourselves, y'all, and we're gonna start having different guests on the line with us when we come.
Yeah,
on
this year, though, we ain't going nowhere this year.
Yeah, we gonna be here. If we on the road, I'm one place, Lex Quia the other place. We still gonna have this call, and if we don't have it, it'll happen the next day. So be ready and get excited about it.
Yeah, like I look forward to us, you know, we're going to reach out to some people that have been following along. And if you want to be a part of the conversation, let us know. Hit any 3 of us up so we can plan to put you on. If you have a subject or you've been through something with your mom or there's something that you know the world needs, because we're all in answered prayer.
Amen.
Like what we're doing is answering prayer somewhere for somebody. I don't know who's going to see this later. I don't know who is hurting from mommy hurt, but I know that God called us to be here together to have this conversation. And through this year, we are holding ourselves to the first Sunday at 8 p.m. Now, if we pop up at random times, join in. But being that this is episode number 1, 2025, new year, we're going to do first Sundays of the month at 8 o'clock. So be ready to be in the conversation. Come prepared. We're going to bring different tips. You don't know what we're going to be talking about. We might just be acting like y'all not here and have what we do on the phone.
Exactly.
We don't know how it's going to go. Why? Because we being real. Like, it ain't no need to be fake. Don't nobody owe nobody nothing but love and to do what you're called to do.
Exactly.
Last year, we learned a lot. And a lot of y'all that's watching us, y'all saw us go through some stuff publicly.
Exactly.
But we still here.
And we still standing.
We still here.
Because when God starts a thing, I paraphrase. When God starts it, can't nobody stop it. Period.
That part. And that's for you in your life too.
Yes.
What God got going on for you, you might have picked something up in 2024, but because life started life and you put it down. Pick it back up, sis. Pick it back up, bro. Don't let nobody tell you, oh, she doing that again. Oh, he doing that again. Yeah.
I sure am.
That
now
part.
What? Now what?
That's for you. Do what you're called to do.
Exactly.
Don't worry about what they talking about, because they talking. While they talking, you working.
Learn to drown out the noise.
Right.
Address the issue. If you have to address it. And once you address it, whether it go good or go bad, you don't have to address it no more. Leave it alone. And drown them out. Drown them out. Lift yourself up. You know, Michelle Obama made the statement, you know, when they go low, I go high. Sometimes I go low with them. But the high in it is let them see you thrive. Let them see you strive. But don't do it with animosity. Don't do it with an arrogance. Do it in confidence. And then if God tells you go back and give them a helping hand, you do that.
That was painful sometimes.
And that's very, 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 very hard. However, because you are connected to the I am that I am, You will do that.
Oh, wait.
If you belong to him. Because he's talking to me about this right now because there's some things he shared with me coming home today. And I'm like, oh God. Oh God. Are you what? You talking to me?
That
You know,
part.
the music won't on, the radio wasn't on. All I heard was silence. It was God talking. So when the scriptures was just popping. Okay, you say you walking in me, you walking in love. Are you really forgiving? Are you really being humble? Do I have to crumble you some more? I'm like,
Right.
God, I can't take no more. And you know what scripture he gave me? Put on the whole armor of God.
Exactly.
So when you have on the whole armor, you can handle it. Even though you're mad, even though you're mad. But it's okay. You can be angry, just don't sin in it.
Exactly.
Yes.
He gave you that
Yeah,
opportunity.
God will grace you to do it. Absolutely.
That's it.
Kia, can you read
Who
some
put
of the
that?
comments?
Yes, read it. Read the comment.
Well, Jaguar White, grow through pain.
Mm-hmm.
Cassandra, God will grace you to do it.
Yes,
Amen.
love it, love it.
Absolutely.
Amen.
It's
Yes.
real. Like, it's time to, you know, be that person that God has called you to be. And I'm going to forever say that over here on this channel and on Lady V's channel and on Kia's channel. Like, we are forever walking by faith. One, you know, I got the mustard seed earrings on from
She
Seed
does, and I
Jewelry.
have on her
You know,
bracelet.
like,
I have on
this
my
thing
mustard
ain't,
seed
this thing
bracelet.
ain't, it ain't for
over.
show.
It ain't
Like,
over.
one of my mentors, she was talking about how, you know, being a child of God, so many people look at you and want to have what you live the way you live. All of watching it on the replay, you watching this because you just like that, where people looking at you like, how are you
Still
able to
standing.
stand when you able to stand because you got the Most High? And when you're his child, you're going to go through some things, but there is no determining what's good or bad. He determines what's good and bad because it all works out for our good. And that's why we got to stay strong. And if you praying for something right now, trust God. Even if it don't look like what you think. Like, imagine how the 3 Hebrew boys was before they went into that fire. They trusted God all the way. And when they got in the fire, they still trusted him. Still, they probably
didn't bow. They didn't bow.
They didn't bow.
They didn't bow. Don't bow. You can bend, but don't break. I remember a message years ago.
Yes.
I bend, but I won't break.
Yes.
That's that palm tree. Say that.
Yes.
That palm tree. Bend, but don't break.
We got to be like
Flow
that
with
this
that
year.
wind. Flow with the wind.
Okay.
You know, but stay focused as the wind is blowing you. You know how when you in the car and the wind blowing, you holding on to that steering wheel.
Yes.
Because you know you're on your destination. So that's how our
Absolutely.
lives have to be, guys.
Right.
You know, and learn to love people. When you see a pretty woman, don't look at her and say, oh girl, that's cute. No, sis, you wearing that.
And don't
Since you
find
look
the
nice.
flaw on her outfit to
Right.
speak to her.
And
like,
then say,
be
you look
nice.
good though. You look good
Be
though.
nice.
But yeah, that's why I tell everybody, show love, people. It takes
Yes.
more muscles in
Oh,
your
yeah.
body.
Willow tree, too. That's
Yes.
real.
Yeah, I love that willow tree. I love a weeping willow tree. They bad in the yard because of your pipes, but I love those weeping willow trees. But yes, so the thing is, oh, you said that tree. I thought about when we lived in the back of Marconi, and we had that weeping willow tree in the backyard.
Oh,
up in
yeah.
the push in the back. But when I lost my thought. Oh, I hate when that happens. This is age right here, guys.
64.
This is age right here. I lost my thought.
2025, Lady V gonna be 65, y'all.
God. And we turn it up, guys.
Everybody getting the whistle.
Oh, yeah, everybody gonna get the whistle. I'm gonna blow the whistle. I probably come in on blow the whistle with never would have made it and blowing the whistle come back, all right? So you have to learn to trust it. I lost my thought, but one of my favorite scriptures is trusting the done with all your heart. The English version said, trust in the Lord. I just stopped saying Lord because my granddaughter's last name is Lord. So I say Adon because that's the Hebrew name for Lord. So trust him. That's Proverbs 3:5. Trust him. Even though you're hurting, trust him. But you're going to heal in the midst of it. I promise you.
That was my card.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
You know, is there something good on that one right there?
Yeah, because I wanted to leave us with Nehemiah 8:10 before we get off. We got about 5 minutes. We were going to keep these for 30 minutes, but they seem to go for an hour. So, you know, but I want y'all to look at, Nehemiah 8:10. The joy of the Most High is your strength.
Yes.
Your version may say Lord, but my version says the Most High. And that is your strength. Like when you are feeling weak, when you're feeling broken, when you're feeling alone, when you're feeling like the world is against you, when you're feeling like everybody is coming for you, understand that your strength comes from the joy of God. Like the joy of God is your strength. It's real. That's why every day you cannot wake up complaining. You cannot wake up saying, "Oh, it's another day. I gotta go to work." Don't complain today. I say this because it changed my life. Because I deal with a lot of different things sometimes where I just be feeling like, oh gosh, because where much is given, much is required. So sometimes you be in your own little world, and I'm like, I had to learn that when I'm having them moments and I wake up and I'm just feeling like, woe is me, God reminds me, I woke you up. That Give thanks. That gratitude goes a long way. It changes your spirit. You be like, okay, I got the activity of my eyes. I can see today. And if you can't see and you just hearing, you can hear. Exactly. If you can't walk, you can use your limbs. God provides. Yes, so we have to give thanks so that we can get to the next level. Yes. How he gonna bless you with more if you ain't grateful for what you got?
That part right there. And so many people. Yeah, come on. That's put the scripture in there, Cassandra.
Like it's real.
You got it. One between the two of y'all. Be faithful over a few things. He'll make you ruler over much, and he's going to give it to you because he knows that you can handle it. But he's going to test you, and I have to use the word test because he already knows what's in you. He wants you to know what's in you.
Yeah.
He knows who you are.
Just like he knew Christ was his son.
Exactly.
That's why he when he got tempted.
Yes.
He knew that was his son.
Yes.
That's why the temptation didn't even phase him. He got through that thing like it won't nothing. Exactly. When he was like, turn the bread, turn these stones into bread when he was fasting. Yep. God already knew that's my son. He ain't gonna fall for that.
And he knows what you're not going to fall for. He knows that.
Yes.
And he knows if you do fail, that you're going to have a heart to be pleasing to him. That you will get in your quiet place and say, God, I shouldn't have done that. Just keep helping me. Keep working on me, God. And as you ask for this, know that those trials and things tests going to come. Because we ain't been through nothing really that's detrimental like they want, like people try to say. We really haven't, but we're still here. So appreciate it. I guess we're about to close. And
we're gonna close. I'm gonna let Quia say whatever she needs to say. And I don't know if she had any closing things.
Yeah.
Not really. I mean, I'm just glad to be at the top of the year and just excited for what's coming.
Yes.
I'm excited about this, being able to talk and fellowship with other women and for other, for us to heal together.
Yes.
Talk about, our experiences and just to help, just strengthen one another. I mean,
yes.
I'm blessed to be able to do that in the workplace every day and just what a gift, what an honor. And to do it alongside my mom and my sis. I love it. It's just
absolutely
something that we do naturally every day.
Right, this is what we do. Like, so.
Right. It just works, and I'm just so excited about it, and just being in my prime, and just loving in the space that I'm in. It's just what an opportune time and just exciting time to just do it and to really thrive in it.
Yes.
Yeah. What's that last comment that I think it was?
Yes, Jaguar, right? He gives the toughest battles to the strongest people.
That's right.
And Cassandra put in Matthew 25:23.
Absolutely. Matthew 25:23 was the scripture you was looking for, wasn't it?
Was that the scripture I was saying?
I'm about to go to it, Matthew. And get in your word. I understand we got AI, y'all, but still get in your word. Get your Bible.
And write. You can write in it.
Get your Bible.
Get your notebook.
Take your notes.
Yeah, take your notes and go back and look at it.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Is that the one? Which one?
It's Matthew. I'm making sure I pull up the right one. 25:23. This was the return of Christ and judgment. His Lord said unto him, well done, good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over a few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Yes. Enter thou into the joy of Yah. Absolutely.
And that's that's part of the joy. The journey is a part of the joy. You see what I'm saying? That's something, even though you're upset and things go wrong, you come back to yourself and say, God, I have this.
Mhm.
I have my children, my
Okay.
grandchildren. No, I may not have this, but I got that.
Right.
Start being grateful for what you got.
And your peace gonna come back. You're gonna have that peace that passes all understanding.
Yes.
And your circumstance ain't gonna hold you hostage no more.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes we allow our circumstance to hold us hostage
Mhm.
because we
That's right.
focusing on what's in front of us instead of focusing on what God has showed us.
That's
Look at
right.
what He's told you. Stop looking at what's in front of you.
Mhm.
Don't be like Peter and start sinking because you don't believe you walking on water. You can
Exactly.
already walk on it.
Yeah, he
Like,
was walking.
Yes.
oh man, I
Yes.
feel like I'm warming up and we
Yes.
need to get off,
Yeah.
okay? Like that'll be for
We'll give it
February
to you.
Sunday.
Yes.
Oh, and Guga gonna leave us with, I call her Guga when she gives us tips because that's just what the grandkids
That's
do,
what
you know?
they like calling me Google. That's what my grandchildren call me.
That's right.
But no, in 2024, I discovered a new thing to help us with inflammation, with our teeth, with our bodies, belly fat. It's nasty now, but it works. It's clove water. Take you some cloves, boil you some hot water,
Right.
put the cloves. She tasted it. It helped the
It
inflammation.
does. I need to get back on it.
It takes away that inflammation. It helps with neuropathy. I love digging into natural
Right.
herbs.
I get it
and
from her
finding
because I'm
out-
into it. Like, I
finding
don't
out
like
what
medicine.
to take. Yeah, I don't like going to the doctor unless I really, really have to. So you boil it, you boil the cloves, let it cool, and drink it every morning. A glass, you can stomach a glass full, 8 ounces or 4 ounces, and then do 4 ounces at night, and you'll be surprised how you feel energized. Because I was having problems with my legs, where I was getting stiff, and I'm like, wait a minute, creeping up on
She
me
like to blow
that.
the whistle too much.
Yeah, buddy, I can't be like that now. So I said, all right, let me find out what I can do for inflammation and tightness with my veins. And I said, and somehow I you know how when you start talking about something, the telephone starts showing you stuff.
Right.
So then I went online and I said, clove water. The man pulled up. I looked at it. I said, all right, I'm going to try it. 2 days, y'all. Legs stopped hurting. I did it 4 times for 2 days. I still do it 2 times. I'm sorry. 2 days I saw the difference of taking it 4 times and 2 times in 2 days. So it was 4. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Wow.
So it works. And I have some right over there now that I'll be taking tonight before I go to bed. It also helps you to shrink your belly fat. Ain't nobody trying to be no beauty queen, but be the beauty queen that you are.
Right, be the
Okay.
best version of yourself.
Yeah.
Like I always say, put some lipstick on to feel cute.
Yeah.
Because I know when I'm feeling dusty, I have an attitude. Like I do. I mean, and I feel like we women, we girls, like we women, we little girls first.
Right.
So it's like feel cute.
Yeah, so put on that party dress. There's a lady that I follow on Instagram. I can't think of her name. She's 72, I think. And honey, she be showing her legs, her thighs.
Oh, wow.
Why can't I wear this? Who says that I can't?
That part.
Sculptured arms. Looks really good for her age. And she's naturally pretty. Her gray hair is there. She has her makeup on, but it's done faintly, naturally. So be naturally
love the beauty in you.
Yes, love you.
Like you have to love the beauty in you because when you don't, that's when you got envy and that's when you got attitude with everybody else.
And don't do that.
Don't be mad at nobody else. Like I know for years I used to be blown because I'm thick thighed and my sister has smaller thighs than me. So I'm like, what's wrong with me?
Now everybody putting on them thick thighs.
Now everybody paying for thick thighs, but I just
I hated being skinny and I wanted to be thick.
right. But it's like you gotta love you for where you at.
Right.
Like
work with what you got.
And God gave us all different pieces.
Tell us bloom where you are planted.
That's
yes.
Right. I always
ain't no snowflake the same. So why we think we all supposed to be the same? Like, come on.
Yep, just be you. Okay.
Right. Like we let this conversation go a little longer because it is the first of the year.
Try to stick to 45 minutes.
We're gonna try to stick to for real 30 minutes, but it's fun if you gotta go after 30 minutes back,
go ahead.
But
No
if you want to be in the conversation, stay.
Yes.
I love being able to have healthy conversations with healthy women, or women that are working on healing, because we're all a work in progress.
Yes.
And you know, the common denominator is that we're women. And I know some men be watching too, and that's fine, because again, we're opening up February 1st. Men, you are welcome. So, you know, see it on the page. You guys can be in the room. But it's like, it's so exciting to be able to have these conversations. Like, I'm excited about it. Yes. And I can't wait to see more women join in with us, and we all gonna win. Like, 2025, I don't know what's about to happen. Just like I didn't know how last year was gonna go,
it was
fantastic.
It was a blast.
Even with some of the fumbles, it was fun. We learned a lot.
Yes,
and then sometimes the fumbles teach you who you ain't supposed to rock with. And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because God saves you from things, and God saves them from things. Everybody ain't supposed to be in each other's corner. But it's cool.
But everybody has somebody.
Right.
And that's the part. And
find your
as
place.
you keep growing and learning, you'll know who for you and who ain't for you. You'll learn.
Growing and glowing.
That's right. That's my thing. I want to grow and glow, baby. I want to glow this year. Okay. That part. Because I'm gonna blow my whistle as I glow. Okay. I'm done. We out, y'all. We got
25. She's 65.
I'm 65. I'm ready. And Keisha, you and your mama better be in the room. No excuses. No excuses.
That's our Alabama family, y'all.
Yes,
shout out to Alabama.
Yes. So if I don't know, I'm gonna do it 2 places. So I'm gonna be up here and I'm gonna do something that's south.
Yes, cousin. You ready to be in the room too?
Celestine, I ain't fooling with you. Cassandra already know she gonna be. We gotta be out, y'all. Let's be out. Love y'all. Love everybody.
We'll call everybody.
Love everybody. Hugs and kisses.
Good day.
Bye-bye. Till next time.
Hold on. Make sure you smile at somebody.
Yes.
Smiling is a gift. Everybody can't do it.
Yep.
Pray for the person in front of you. Pray for the person behind you. You never know. Prayer still changes people's lives. And again, this was Conversations with Mom. I'm Miss Lex.
Miss Quia.
Lady V.
Mom.
Good mama. Bye.
Love ya.
Yes. Ooh.
Hold on. I got to end it here.